marked off. Let's go.
I'm just saying, it doesn't matter because I can't see it. That's all I was saying.
Can you turn your phone on?
Yeah. Okay.
Hello, I'm wondering if we're going to ever get started, but as you can see, somebody got to play with their phone, wasting time when I got things to do.
Play with their phone?
But they got time if I touch mine. Y'all see? One-sided, always his way.
Nobody playing with their phone. I was reading.
Are you ready to get the channel started?
Text message from my client.
Oh, that's business.
Exactly.
I
don't play games. I'm a grown man.
And I'm a grown woman. That's why I keep my phone on me. Can we get started?
Yeah, I've been waiting on you for a long time.
Well, let's welcome everybody.
Okay, let's welcome.
Welcome to the KG family.
Welcome to the KG family.
Okay, he was late. He's Johnny come lately, but he came. That's all right with me. Glad to have you all come in. Thank you for joining us. I am so glad that you all are listening as we ask for you to comment and share and subscribe.
Yes, please comment. I see. How do we have 500 views with 2 comments? So 500 views, 2 like just come on, man.
Now you all have started reaching out because I'm answering back. He's not answering back. Now ask him when y'all do start sharing. Devon, why don't you holler at us like Granny? Granny holler back now. She didn't know how it went from the beginning. I didn't know how it worked. Okay, now that I do know that your comments, I need to know how you all feel. So now I read your comments. I even address you. I remember y'all names. I even give y'all tape. Oh, I remember you. Yeah, especially you, Monty. You know, y'all know that I be remembering y'all names. Acacia. Thank y'all so much. You know, because y'all actually send love out and y'all been sharing. And I've been looking at how y'all sharing. So thank you so much. Now I'm going to go into a hot topic real quick. My hot topic is Wendy Williams. Today, her lawyer had lunch with her niece. Alex lives in Florida. But the judge made an improper statement on the record. She said, "You'll never be, ever to go back on TV again. You're not capable of a live channel again." The lawyer today said he was not assigned at that moment, but he had to be quiet. But he did come on live and say he was so upset, and that was the most improper statement a judge could ever make. If you're not properly in that field, you cannot diagnose no one mentality of what their capabilities is unless that's your field. That's why they have judges, mental physicians, psychologists, therapists. Everyone has a field. Judge, you know what your field is. That's the judge, what you're reading, not to judge our mental capacity. That's what doctors do. You stepped out of your lane today, judge. Just want you to know. Free Wendy, y'all. Hashtag Free Wendy. She's back in her right mind. She won't be able to get the Sherry Show back again, but she's capable of handling her own podcast, such as what we're doing right now. And Wendy has a wide broadcast, and if I can get her to subscribe to us, I welcome you, Wendy, because I am promoting hashtag Free Wendy. Would love for you to comment and subscribe and join us. I'm going to pass it over to, what's on your topic?
Soulja Boy. He was sued today for $4 million. The judge rewarded his ex-girlfriend who he sexually assaulted. He read from his iPad a statement that he felt that he was convicted wrong. Well, not convicted, but that he lost the case. You know, he feels that they showed lack of evidence, and he wished to push for a new court hearing.
So he's appealing.
Yes, he's appealing.
Okay.
He was just found laughing at who was that? Who was that? Someone else just got sued. Blueface. He was just found laughing at Blueface because he got sued for $132 million, and that money went to Soulja Boy's current girlfriend. So he was laughing at her laughing at Blueface 2 days ago, and then today he has to pay $4 million.
What goes around comes around. See what happens when you act like a clown? It comes right back around. Never clown on no one else if you don't expect for the clown to come back.
Him and Blueface were beefing, so I guess that's why he felt like, hey, I can laugh now.
Speaking of beefing, did y'all hear the latest beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake? I just saw that just a minute ago. Kendrick Lamar and SZA has a new video that they just put out in black and white. Well, guess who they used to produce this video? That's Drake's videographer that they went through to produce SZA and Kendrick Lamar. And also this new song, Luther, has a dig in it about Kendrick. Listen to the song and see can y'all find that dig on it, okay? But the drama continues because they're not like us, okay? One thing about it, you can't throw one and don't think we ain't gonna throw one back. It's just that now you can't take what's been thrown at you. You want to throw lawsuits, but you're not gonna win Drake in court. I'm just allegedly saying what you have lawyers writing allegedly. You do like them young like that. You do. So Kendrick ain't laughing on you. He just said pedo, and then he said minor. So what? I mean, prove he's wrong, and I doubt you can, because that's what you like, Drake. You like him young. Okay, you almost like P. Diddy. You like him like.
Why are you saying that? What gives you this analogy that he seeks on young women?
Oh, because if you check him out on his dates, check out his dates. Check him out. Check out some of the young chicks that he pick out from the from the back rooms, and he end up with them that night. They be little youngins, okay? I'm saying youngins, okay? I say give them a good 16, 17. That's still youngin, okay?
Okay. Well,
still called minor, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Pass it along. I pass that.
Okay. Elon Musk, he has now dropped a new Tesla truck that's more affordable for the people. It started at $70,000. Okay? So
I'm not impressed.
You guys do know they are beating them up, burning the Teslas, all of that. But this is the new Cyber truck for $70,000. So if you're looking to buy you a Cyber truck and you wanted the one for $100 and it was just too much, well, he has one for $70,000 now.
Well, as you all know, I'm not an Elon Musk fan, and we do not promote hatred or discrimination whatsoever on this channel. So I'm not going to even go say what my opinion is on what he just said. I'm going to hold it to myself. But
and I will continue on by speaking. Apparently, Elon Musk has 50 days to get out of the White House because he is not certified to be in the position that he is in.
Amen.
He has so many people information. He has fired so many people.
Yes, he has.
He is not qualified. So by law, he has 50 days. Apparently, he has to be gone out of the White House. So we will see.
Is that allegedly or is that fact?
Fact.
Oh, really? Because guess what? You paid for that man to be president. That's why everything has been run the way he said it's going to be ran. Because 2025 was written by Elon Musk people, okay? Remember, Orangey said he really didn't know nothing about the book, but he knew certain things that was in the book. Okay, notice all the DEI programs now are being cut. Oh, but I got to get with terrorists real quick. Statement just came on TV just a minute ago. Now, a recession is coming. I want everybody to be very visual about your spending and the economy right now, because the stock exchange of New York, NYES, has stated there will be a recession that is coming, and thanks to the orange
Talking about
man.
New York City?
Yeah, the stock exchange people.
NYC?
They predict the
NYC?
money roll.
NYC?
No, it's the stocks exchange.
Oh.
NY.
Okay, it's alright.
Okay, see, NYC's stock.
You said NYS.
New York Stock Exchange. Yeah, that's what
I believe you said NYS.
Okay, it's still New York Stock Exchange.
Yeah, but not S.
NYSE. That's what's on the news. NYSE.
I'm sorry to rudely interrupt you.
Y'all know I get my facts right.
All right, you may continue.
And the continuation is this. The economy will be dropping, and it will be going to the recession of, they said something of 1920s. We wasn't even born. This is how bad it's going to get for us before it gets better. So they are telling people, especially people of income such as ours, and I don't think we got millionaires viewers out there, but if we do, thank you. But they're telling you now, if you have credit cards, cut your spending on your credit cards down. Also, go out less than you did last month. Drive less. If you don't have to drive, don't drive. If you want to buy a car, this is not the time to buy a car. If you want to buy a house, this is not the time to buy a house. This recession right here is going to be such the one that fell in 2008 when Obama got us out of that due to the Bush administration. This is what Trump's administration is putting us back into. This is going to be a doozy here. So I'm just telling everyone, all our viewers out there, this recession here is dangerous, very dangerous. So please take heed to what I'm saying. It is that important. Next.
Since we're speaking on tariffs, let's continue on with that. So Trump, he upped it to 145%. So China responded by upping their tariff to import goods from the U.S. to 125%. So as you can see, as we continue to go up, China also responds going up as well. But they're coming up further and further along the way. Hopefully it doesn't get up to no 200%. We don't need that.
As I just stated, you heard what I just stated, that as a recession is coming. And if you all didn't know, Gucci has been sold. Donna Natalia, Versace. Versace was sold. I was going to say,
Versace was
sold to Prada.
Exactly.
Okay, and you know why? Because you know everything was made from Versace. It was made in China. Okay, in case y'all don't know, check it out. Made in China. All our shoes, they're not American sizes. They're China sizes. They don't give you like Americans 7.5. They don't do that. They go 6.5, 7.5, or 7.0. That's how they do. Every size you get from China is not. That's why their clothes are so little. Because a person of my size, we have to have wear a much larger size of a Versace dress from China, due to they only used to doing things
disrespectful, inconsiderate.
I'm so sorry.
Degrading.
Yeah.
It's sad. It's sickening.
We're doing a podcast.
It baffles me how disrespectful that this woman could be.
We're doing a podcast right now.
As we do our podcast, she sits here and screams on the phone. Mm-hmm. It's sad.
Sorry, viewers. This is my sister. Y'all know how she is. She calls you for everything. I actually thought I had cut her totally off. Excuse me. Y'all understand. Sometimes I make mistakes, but he does it all the time. Now, let's get back on the main subjects that we were on. It was about not buying anything. The reason why I'm stressing to y'all about this China thing and these tariffs, it is so important today. Oh my God. Every dime you get, you better hold on to it. Because, if any of y'all old enough to remember 2008, I'm sure some of my viewers out there, and he was very young in 2008.
Of course I remember. I was 10 years old and I was on Zillow at the time looking at how cheap those houses were. They were selling for $1. I seen houses selling.
Yes.
I was seeing houses selling for $10,000.
And guess what?
And I knew I wish I had the money. I would have bought a house.
You remember your mama swooped up some houses just like that because they were so cheap.
Exactly.
Because
and when this recession comes, guess who will be ready? Me.
That's what they just spoke on. Be ready, because when it do come, you better buy all you can, because it's going to go back up so high. So, just like she started grabbing, it was the best, smartest thing in 2008 she could have done. Because when the recession that Obama fixed, when it went back up, property went back up sky high. But in 2008, Obama got us out of it. But guess what? She was able to get, like they just said on TV a minute ago, buy. When the recession starts, start buying, because everything is going to go so low. And if you have a car, they said if it's good, there's nothing wrong with it, don't run out there and buy you a new one. Keep that car and save that money. Because you know why? That new car is going to cost you triple. Why do that? When you can save that money that you was going to buy that new car with. Hold that money and wait until the economy settle all the way down. Okay, and that car that you was going to get could be 2 years old, but you can get it 2 years later.
All right, yep. So
much cheaper.
Now, next topic. Texas has passed a new law that now allows women to receive, what would you call that? You would call that when you on, they would allow you to receive child support. They would allow you to receive child support before the baby is born.
Well, they should have been done that, because some of these men out here don't want to take care of their children. So I think that I don't find nothing wrong with that. But one thing I do want to tell y'all about, this is about our history. Do y'all know what this orange man is doing to our history? Harriet Tubman. I know y'all all done read our history. The Railroad Underground lady. He wiping her name out of our history. He's saying she didn't free no slaves. Her name shouldn't be in history. He's taking her out of the museum in Washington, D.C. The black American, African American, all our black people that fought for us to be where we're at, to be able to do the things we doing right now. They died for us. People don't realize the fight that I witnessed as a child. I saw it on TV. I was a little girl, but I saw them fighting. I saw them put dogs on our people. German Shepherds, that's why German Shepherds, people get mad at you, because it's like a racist thing when a police officer have a German Shepherd, because that's what they did to us. They would put the water hose on us, and the German Shepherds let them loose to bite us, okay? Now they want to take Harriet Tubman out. Harriet Tubman, that's right. Out of African American Underground Railroad lady.
Remember Bloodhound? Bloodhound?
Mm-hmm. They tracked us.
If y'all don't know what Bloodhound is, it's they let you, when the slaves run, they give them a scent to smell, and the dogs will come and find you.
Exactly.
Call them bloodhounds.
That's why, because the slaves was quite dirty back then. They wasn't bathing off, and so they would just give them a whip of a shoe or something.
There she go, back laughing.
I'm trying to really, because I can't believe he brought up I wasn't going to even bring that up. I only brought up the German Shepherds. Who would think he would bring up the hound dogs, that they're used to chase the slaves? Who would ever thought that? Not me. It took him because, you know, he don't realize, you know, that the slaves invade them. So that master would get arrested. Excuse me. It's the reason why I'm trying to understand the method to his madness. To me, it's hysterical. That's why I'm laughing, because this is so unbelievable with him. Guess whose name's going to be next? He's going to try to wipe out MLK, Martin Luther King. Now, y'all know it's going to be a sad day in America.
He ain't going to do that.
Oh, yes, he is going to try. That's what they just talked about. That's what's next.
He not going to try. He going to leave it at Harriet Tubman. And her what was it? I think
her family,
her $20 bill was supposed to come out. They pushed that all the way to 2023. So, and now this is a new thing. We're trying to erase her from history. But MLK, I know he's not going to do nothing.
Oh, guess what?
I know he's not.
The people he had working for him, if you agree and disagree, if anything he say, you're fired. You're fired. He's treating the White House like it's his show. The Princess, y'all remember his show. You're fired. If you don't agree with him, you fire. The very minute when they say yay or nay, and you say nay, off the floor, escort them out the building. You are escorted out of the Capitol and out of the White House. You do not disagree with the Orange Man. And anybody will tell you that. But we got some Republicans that will, okay? And that's why Harriet Tubman, it's going to be so much trouble to try to get her wiped out of our history. That's just the start of our fight. That's just the start. Now, when he going to try to think he going to mess with Martin Luther King, it's going to be a riot.
I'm going to just close the doors. Close the doors.
For what?
Close the doors.
All right, then. He said close the doors. Because what's next?
No.
I just want you to make that make sense. Close the door. Close the door for what? Because they're going to take Martin Luther King today. Close the door. Because I tell you, it's going to be a riot if you try to take Martin Luther King. Because they're going to say in a minute there's not a holiday.
Send me $20 right now.
Close the door.
Send me $20 right now.
I ain't going to be able to do it.
No, Paris can send me 20. You send me 100.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'm going to tell Paris that when I see you, okay? Now, let's get back to the topics. Okay. Now, as I was stating, we will fight like we fought in 1963 when they put them German shepherds on us, put all that water on us, and had arrested our Martin Luther King, and along with all the John James, Jesse Jackson, along with all the rest of them.
I'm going to be like Malcolm X out my window. Y'all know I got my gun license right out my window. Just like Malcolm X. Boy.
It will be, the fight will continue. I'm just letting y'all know. Get ready to get geared up.
Okay, so do you have another topic?
The topic?
Because we got 3 minutes.
Oh. Well, my topic is he haven't had nothing but 2 topics. I'm the only one
That's
looking
crazy.
at
I literally been saying things.
Oh.
Okay, you know what? Just because she wanted to try to disrespect me.
Happy birthday, Patty.
See, look, she went to a happy birthday. She went to a happy birthday. She don't have a topic. Listen.
No, I'm
pop the balloon.
She turned 80 years
Pop the balloon. That show, remember I was saying that it went to Netflix.
All birthdays.
You keep talking about birthdays. You don't have a topic.
I do have a topic.
Listen, Pop the Balloon. It got all bad reviews. Everybody hate it. It's terrible.
On what?
On Netflix. Remember I was telling you about the show? Remember I showed you with Pop the Balloon with the old people? I showed you the old people series. When they trying to date each other. Mm-hmm. But they put it on Netflix with a whole different host and things like that.
Yeah.
And
they tried to remake it.
And it's terrible.
It crashed?
Terrible. Nobody likes it. Nobody.
That's a remake.
Yes, but it's not good.
But you should never touch nothing that was golden.
Right.
You never should.
So everybody's saying they're just going to stick to the one that's on YouTube.
Yeah, because if it wasn't broke, why try to fix it?
Exactly.
Now that I agree with them on that. Mm-hmm. It wasn't broke. Don't try to fix it.
Exactly.
So that's a good topic that you kind of remembered that one. And for all y'all YSL,
Yeah.
they're going to give him a bond. I think in a couple of months he goes back up because his retrial has been scheduled for another 2 to 3 years. He's been in there for 6 years already. And y'all know the one, Young Thug, now they trying to say that he posted something shouldn't have been reposted.
That's old. That's old.
But we didn't talk about it on this channel.
The judge already written it off and said he's okay. He's not
Oh, okay. Well, I just wanted to update y'all just in case a lot of y'all was not updated on Young Thug.
She went to an super old topic because she has no topics. Plane crash. Another plane crash.
It was a helicopter.
Helicopter. Excuse
See?
me. Yes. And they all passed away. God bless their families.
God be watch over them. It was kids on there. There were kids on that helicopter.
Yeah,
as well.
again. But the other plane crash I was actually referring to before I was going to go to the helicopter, but somebody jumped in. It was one a couple of days ago. It was a plane. The wings actually broke off. So, yeah, I was just thinking about getting on the plane. Just thinking about it, but I don't know.
You know what? When you prayed up, let me tell you something. You can walk down one step and die.
Amen.
So you know what?
Yeah.
You cannot say I'm not gonna fly.
I'm just saying. I'm just trying to look at my.
You cannot do that.
No, yes you can. Because listen, if everybody is falling on that same square or all these squares,
and you might be the one that lives
in this circle,
Hey.
and hold on, you walk the circles. Every circle is good. But here, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and get on the square. No. If I see everybody fall, I'm not about to get on that square. I'm going to just keep walking on the circle. I'm smart.
Now, faith, you have to have the faith of a mustard seed.
Yes. I have faith that I'm going to keep living. But I'm also
with faith.
smart. I'm also smart. Just like that story when it's not a real story for real, but it's a man that drowning him basically, right, in the river. And then,
he's doing a parody.
He say, somebody come with a boat. Say, do you need help? He say, no, God gonna help.
God told him.
He sent you a boat. What do you mean?
I just sent 3 people to help you.
Exactly. All right, but we got to close out.
All right. Okay.
Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe.
Please.
Please do that.
Like, comment, and subscribe.
From the
KG family.
You were supposed to move your arms.
Okay. Y'all know he's funny.